Okay, good morning. It is Thursday, June 24th, and this is your recorded small group training workout. We are doing yoga. That way you don't have to worry about having any equipment. You can do this with your shoes on, shoes off, socks on, socks off, whatever you choose. You will need a yoga strap. So you could have a yoga strap, you could grab a sash from a robe, you can take a towel, cut up a strip, whatever you want for your yoga strap. So today, usually whenever I do yoga for you guys, it's power yoga and strength. And today we're going a little stretchy yoga. There is some core. No matter any time you do yoga, you will build up strength and stamina based on isometric holds. But enjoy the stretchies for today. I am not playing music in the background. I've got a lot of people asleep right now. Of course, yoga music would probably help with that. But if you would like music, just put your own music on in the background. I do like to have music when I work out, so that's definitely a good thing to have. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, recording. Wasn't sure. So let's get started. We're going to start standing today, which is also a little bit different than usual. A lot of times we sit down. But find yourself just a nice, comfortable stance, about hip distance apart, or you know what, if it's more comfortable to be together, go right ahead. Shoulders rounded, up, back, and down, standing up nice and tall. And you can have your eyes open, you can have your eyes closed, but we're just going to breathe. If you want to feel your breath, feel free to take one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, and as you inhale, your hands expand. Exhale. So you should feel that top hand kind of lift and lower, and that bottom hand opens like a balloon and closes. Breathing in the nose, out the nose. Really expand. Good. Again, eyes can be open, eyes can be closed. Make sure as you're standing that your knees are nice and soft. Good. And relax. Tuck your chin to your chest. And don't worry if you see or hear people walking around. Some people are starting to wake up a little bit. All right, lifting up. Now we're going to take a little roll down. So keep your feet in parallel. Tuck your chin. Slowly roll it down. Really relaxing that upper body as you come down. And your knees are soft. Come down as far as you feel comfortable coming. I'm going to turn just so I can see you guys. Once you're down as far as you can go, maybe you're not as far, and that's okay. And if you need a yoga block to rest your hands on, go right ahead. And then slowly bring it on up. You can follow a breath. You can do it however you like. Good. We're going to take that again. We're going to change the position. Take your heels in, toes out, like you're in your ballerina's first position. Tuck, squeeze. Good. Tuck the chin. Roll it down just little by little, vertebra at a time. Knees are soft. Maybe hang out for a second at the bottom when you feel that stretch, and then bring it back up. Good. Second position. These are just a little bit wider. Tuck, roll down. Knees soft again. And bring it up. Nothing too strenuous right now. We're just trying to warm up that back in your spine. Good. Toes in, pigeon toe. Knees soft. Tuck down. Roll it down. Back up when you're ready. And feet nice and comfortable. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, bend those knees and just kind of melt down. So the knees bend, melt, 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 relax, and just melt like you're a candle melting until you're down as far as you can go, and then bring it right back up. Inhale. Exhale, we melt. Let that chest lead in there. One more. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we melt. And bring it back up. Inhale, you're going to open that chest. Arms are nice and wide. Exhale, tuck the chin around the arms. My arms are rounded like I'm hugging a beach ball or hugging a tree. Inhale, we open. Exhale, round. Oh, that feels so good to me, especially after Tuesdays. I don't know if you feel your triceps or your shoulders or your back from Tuesday, but this feels good after Tuesday. And one more of each. And release. Good. Standing up tall, knees are soft, placing those hands on those thighs. Right, we're gonna do a standing cat-cow. So when you inhale, you arch the back, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin around that back. And again, we're just gonna take that through a few breaths. One more. And right here, drop one shoulder in the center, and you should feel a nice stretch in that groin area. You could choose to look up if you want to look up. Switch sides, drop that shoulder. Now make sure you're not putting pressure on that wrist, right? Your hands are there, dropping the shoulder. You're not sinking down, you just have a nice twist, look up if you want. Bring it back center. Good, wide, good, legs are straight. If you want your block, because we're coming down, you can put your block right here. Knees are soft, but the legs are straight, right? Come on down to a wide forward fold. Bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. Take your right hand on the floor, right in front of your face, right down there. And again, or you're on your block, or a pillow, or a book, or something to bring the floor to you. All right, take the other arm up towards the ceiling, and I'm looking at the floor. And then I'm going to look to the side wall. And if that's as far as you want to go, that's as far as you need to go. Or you can look up to the ceiling. All right, good. So right hand is on the floor, left hand is up to the ceiling. Bend that left knee and straighten and bend and straighten to the other knee. Bend and straighten. Bend and straight, nice and tall. Taking that top hand to the floor hand to the top. And again, you can look at the floor, you can look at the side wall, you can look up at the ceiling. Bend that right knee and straighten. And again, other side. And right there, bringing that hand right back down. Now we're going to kind of go similarly, except, so you're in this forward fold, your knees are soft, your legs are straight. You're going to walk your hands over to the right side. Good, and walk your hands over to the left side towards your foot. Maybe you get close, maybe you don't. Back center. And back over to the left. See if you can't grab your left wrist. That's your ankle. Hand to the ankle. Maybe give it a little tug. If you can't reach your ankle, maybe reach your calf, something. Grab something you can hold on to so you can pull to twist to then reach up again. Again, looking at the wall or the ceiling, but that hand on that leg's giving a little extra pull to look up. We're not going to bend the knees this time. We're just going to go ahead and switch to the center, over to the other side, grabbing again wherever you can hold on to that leg. Reaching up to the ceiling. Nice breath. And you're welcome to come on down, Daryl. You don't have to. It's okay. I am doing a recording, but it's very natural, right? You guys don't mind. Yeah, everyone's staying with me. Some people are starting to wake up. Roll it up. So big shoulder roll back. You feel nice and stretched, like that inner thigh. Your thighs are good, your hips are nice and loose. Feeling good? All right. Let's stay this position while we're here. I'm gonna turn sideways just so you can see, but you can stand however you need to. But I want those legs nice and wide. You're gonna interlace those hands. I'm gonna take off those socks because I'm gonna slip on my wooden floor. You guys know what that's like. If you've been here with me on the in-person ones, this floor can get slippery. Just imagine that in socks. Interlace, pushing down. Pull those shoulder blades together, really open that chest. Let's chin up. Look straight forward. Now I'm actively pulling those shoulder blades back, opening that front of that chest. Good, raising the hands. They don't have to go high, maybe they just go a little bit. Maybe a little higher, depends on how your shoulder feels today, right, Katie? leaning halfway forward, just halfway. Now, I'm actively reaching for the ceiling. Good, but my body's, I'm not hanging out down here letting gravity take hold. No, no. Reaching the head out, but now I let gravity take hold, let gravity take those arms. Bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. Release the hands to the floor. In fact, let's bring our palms together. All right, and round that back so the arms are straight. And then slowly bring it on up. And ooh, do you feel that going through the tops of the shoulders? And release. You should be more than warmed up. You should just feel almost like putty, right? Feels good. You're a putty in my hands. All right, we're not going to come to the floor yet. Let's, deep breath. Exhale. And again, deep breath. Palms stay up at the top. See, I don't know if you can see it. Video's cutting off. My hands are together. I'm up. And as I exhale, I'm going to lean. And I want you to think about opening the ribs. Okay, I'm not worried about pushing the hips, standing up tall. Just open the ribs. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lean and open those ribs. I'm going to start to get a little deeper each time. Try my inhale, like lifting up. Exhale, and then maybe you could start to add that hip. Good. Let's go one more on each side. Going as deep as you feel comfortable, and maybe you're breathing faster or slower than me, and therefore you're moving faster or slower than me, and that, 100% totally fine. Up nice and tall, release those arms. We're going to take it through a little bit of we're not going to take a vinyasa flow, but we're going to get into our down dog. So come either to the edge of your mat or wherever you are, and you just have some room and space in front of you. Take a deep breath. As we exhale, we lean forward. Good, walking out to a down dog. Spreading those fingers, pressing your palms, pointing your tailbone up, pressing your heels towards the floor, whether they touch or not. A good majority of people are right here. I've been doing this long enough that I can get that stretch in there and press the heels down. But even if they're here, you're pushing them down. Hopefully you're feeling that stretch through the backs. Lifting that tailbone up. Let's walk our feet closer together so that you can lift one leg up. Good. That top leg, I want you to bend it and open that hip. I'm going to turn here in case you need to see what we're doing here. So one leg is up, bends. Open that hip. Open. I tell you what, I love it. I love the way this feels. I wish the blood didn't run to my head because I would hold this much longer than I ever do. Good. Keeping that knee bent and the leg up. We're going to drop that hip though. So now both of your hip bones are pointing down. We're going to take your knee and we're going to draw big circles with your knees. If at any time you need to come to the floor, because maybe that is hard for you to have your head below your heart there. And if that's the case, go ahead. And let's reverse direction. Doesn't have to look pretty or anything, just rolling. And bring that leg back down, tailbone up. Find yourself again, maybe let's paddle. Yeah. Keep paddling while I turn for a second. So I want you to paddle that down dog, pressing your heels down. Now we're gonna add on like a really feminine hip sway. So if someone's walking and swaying their hips as they walk around, that's kind of what we're gonna do there. So you have your paddle, sway your hips. And my husband keeps trying to call me. Nope, sorry. I got things I'm doing, I'm working out. Because working out is important. Yeah, and he knows that. Maybe I'm gonna make him watch this video later. I totally should, ladies. Press those heels down, roll it up. Maybe that should be like the next challenge. Getting your husbands to do the workouts. I love it. And I'd be like, take pictures. Come on down. I think at first they would think it was funny and they would do it with us. Let's split the other side. Take that left leg up. Bend it open, right? So can you imagine if you're like, hey husband, come do some of these exercises with me. It's a challenge for me and for you. And they'll be like, okay. And then they'll be like either, oh, this is so silly. I can't focus because my husband laughs whenever he does yoga. Gotta open up. Close that hip, let's make those circles. Or they'll realize, oh my gosh, this is so hard. I don't like it. And it would be the challenge to see whose husband can last longer, doing all the recorded workouts, reverse direction. Because whenever I start to do, you know, on Tuesday, how we do the 2x2s and 4x4s, whenever I do that with my husband, he starts to go, oh my gosh, I can't do it so hard. I'm like, that's right, we ladies are strong. And release, don't tell him I said that. It's now recorded forever. Heels down. Now lift the right leg up because we're going to sweep it up and through for a low lunge. So bend that knee, step it up and through. Now if you can't do it smoothly like that, guess what? That's okay. Again, I've had practice. If maybe your foot comes here and you gotta inch it and place it, or maybe you're like, you know what? Not for me. I'm gonna come up and then you place it. And that's fine too. But we're going to a low lunge. Drop it, uncurl the toe, hands on your thighs, sit yourself up. Now I'm hoping, you remember that yoga strap that I said to have nearby? Well, it's not as near as I would like. Grab it. Okay, now it's nearby. I'll give you a second to grab it. And remember, if you need a little pillow for the knee, grab a pillow, put it under the knee. You can always make a little pillow with a mat. If you need to, just kind of fold it up a little bit, create a pillow for that knee. Back toe is uncurled. Sitting up here, opening that hip flexor. Maybe you need to go further forward. Drop that hip. Should feel nice. Don't let that knee go past your toe though, right? What I mean by that is, you know, you're not here. That foot is out. Good. In the low lunge, so my right leg is forward, my left leg is back. I'm going to take this yoga strap in my right hand, let it dangle behind, bend that elbow, we've done this. Left hand behind, I'm going to turn. It grabs the strap and pull down. Just getting a nice tricep stretch while you're getting the leg stretch. Heaven. And release. Push those hips back. And let that, so right now I'm pushing the hips back and that foot that was on the floor, I'm coming back. It's pointed. I don't want it to really come up yet, but obviously it comes off the floor. Now go ahead and flex it, drawing the knee toward your toe towards your knee, right? I'm not just lifting, I'm engaging. Beautiful point. As if you want to touch the mat with your toe, maybe you can. If you used to be a swimmer, guess what? You can. Ballerinas and swimmers can. I mean I can, but it's not easy. Flex and point. Good. And we're not going to switch to the other side very prettily. We're just literally coming up. Switch. Switch. How complicated is that? How fancy. If I was making this video for like YouTube and other people to see, I'd be like, and now we flow from this to that with you guys. I mean, if you want that, I can. You know I can. I just figure, you know, we're just here working out. Even if it's recorded, guess what? It's still me, it's still you. Still SGT. Good, opening that hip flexor. Oh, in fact, oh, my brother's here. I should get him to come and do it with us. He'd be like, no. I think I heard him. I don't know. Okay, oh, let's grab that strap, right? Katie's going, come on, Nacy, we're already on the strap part. Strap in the left hand, bend, reach around and back, and pull down. And oh my goodness, I don't know about you, but I feel Tuesday's workout. And this is wonderful. I think I planned that well. I didn't plan it on purpose, but it sure worked out. Release, let's push those hips back. Oh, interesting. You know what I just noticed? This side has more flexibility. When I push back, my foot stays on the floor. That's my lopsidedness. Flex. Everybody has it. No one is, what do you call it? Well, I'm even, equal, but that's not the word I was looking for. Point. Symmetrical, maybe that's the word I was looking for. It's the third time my husband's called while we've been doing yoga. I hope he's okay. Flex. Maybe I'll let you hear a conversation with me and him on the floor. On the phone. Good. And swing it back around. Now let's crisscross those ankles and we're gonna lay back and down. All right. So I'm hoping things just feel kind of nice and yummy today. Kind of worked out a little bit. Guess what? It's ab time. Ab time. So I'm gonna get you started and then maybe I'll text him and say, stop calling me. All right. Head and shoulders are, so your knees are in, head and shoulders are up. All right, we're gonna get into a similar move that we did, I think, last week. Similar. You're gonna extend one leg, flex, all right? Flex, flex, flexy, flex, flex. Flex, toes are pulling in, right here, head is up. If you need to ever drop your head, that's okay. Good. Hands behind your head. Okay, you're gonna take my left, or opposite elbow to opposite knee. All right, you're gonna hook it and reach. Okay. Breathe. I guess I better text him while you're here. Hold, we are holding. If you ever have to drop that leg and then bring it right back, go ahead. Breathe. And undo your twist. Hold, that leg is still extended. And release. How'd you do? Sometimes it's hard to just hold a workout. Okay, I told him I'm recording something. Stick to the other side. Hug the knee in. Head and shoulders lift. Extend the leg and it's hovering off the floor. Flex. Lift. Hold. Just, if that's enough for you for the workout, go ahead, take it. Otherwise, we're here. If that's enough, stay here. Hook, reach, reach. So this hand that is on that knee is pressing. We're twisting, flexing. Everything is working right now. Holding your breath, don't do it. You're gonna want to, don't do it. If you need to make it any easier on you, also guess what? You could be here, but guess what? No, it's not really doing much. Right there, it's a little more. Right here, it's doing it. And release. Whew. Take your head and let's shake our heads no. Just kind of relax that neck from what you did. And then say yes. All right, we're gonna go into a windshield wiper. I'm gonna turn sideways here. All right, so, good. Your knees are 90-degree bent. Arms are gonna be out to the side. A lot of times we're here. We're gonna take it straight out, palms down. And your legs are going to start to fall to the side. Now, go ahead and start with me. Maybe they go a quarter of the way. Maybe they go halfway. You hear that popping? I don't know if my back's popping. It feels great. You can let those legs fall all the way. What we're going to do here is we're working your side abdominals, your obliques, as well as getting a stretch. So hopefully, I'm going to keep adding on. And then you choose if you want to add on each addition. So the first one is just my head. I'm going to start to turn my head the opposite direction that my legs are going. This isn't speed. Right, I'm just going to following my breath. As I inhale, my knees come up. As I exhale, they lower. All right, and then the next addition is a top leg extension. You don't have to. It's going to work those side obliques just a little bit more. And then the next addition is a double leg extension there. Always bring it back in, bend to the center. I'm inching towards that window. Whenever I do these windshield wipers, my whole body starts to it crawls. So if yours is doing that too, guess what? It's normal, it's natural. Because your body's just moving, so it's like you're slowly creeping off the end of your mat there. If you're staying in place, great job. I don't know how you can. All right, now whether you're doing the double extension or the single extension or no extension, whichever one you choose, this next one you're going to hold it on that side. Hold and relax. So you could be both bent, You can have one leg extended, you can have both legs extended. Try and keep those shoulder blades against the floor. You're looking the opposite way, relaxing. Similar to a spinal twist, but it's, well, you are twisting your spine, but it's not like the usual yoga spinal twist. If you want to go even more, guess what? You can grab that thigh and give a little tug, a little pull, kind of push yourself further away, twist. Oh, another one that I just love, feels so good. And let's take it to the other side. Ready for a challenge? Guess what? Straight up and over. Oh my goodness. I almost couldn't talk during that. And look the other way. So once you're there, let those legs kind of relax there. Draw those shoulder blades to the floor, looking the opposite direction. Add that little hold on there and twist. Good, and then you just get to come on up out of that twist, relax it, let it go, come to a cat-cow position. Let me just check and see how we're, okay. I think I have that planned well enough to where there's enough time to do what I want to do next. All right, we're here in a cat-cow. Now, we're going to combine a couple ideas here. So first, let's take the regular cat-cow. As you inhale, you arch the back and lift the chin. And then as you exhale, you tuck the chin and you round the back, right? Let's take that through one more. And then return neutral. Now imagine that your trunk is just, it's a log, I guess, all right? And so if you have your trunk, so if I'm looking down, here's my trunk, and here's your chest and your hips. Instead of going arch and round, we're gonna go circle, circle, circle. Does that make sense? Like I was turning. Hope that did. Circle, circle. So I'm arching and I'm rounding, but I'm imagining my hips, my trunk, everything's going in like a little circle. So inhale, exhale. Good. Almost should feel like you're starting to do a belly dance. I wonder if belly dancers do that to get ready. I'll bet they do. And if you can, ready? Actually, let's go center. I was gonna say reverse instantly, and I don't know that we were gonna get that. Let's try the arch, and let's see if you can go the other way. I go one way really good. The other way it's like, can't quite get it. And return. All right, you ready for awesomeness? All right, you're looking down at the clock. Take your right hand to 12 o'clock and drop that shoulder. Good. Come up, let's take it to 1:30, 2 o'clock. Drop. Inhale up. 3 o'clock, exhale, drop. Inhale. 4 o'clock. Up. Now take that right hand, we're going to thread it underneath the left armpit, dropping your shoulder to the floor, about like at 9 o'clock. Drop that shoulder. Now that left hand that's on the floor, we're going to reach up to the ceiling. You can stay there, or maybe it wants to come on your back, maybe towards your right hip. Maybe it reaches around and grabs your right thigh. I don't know, where are you at? Reach it back up to the ceiling, back to the floor. Push yourself on up to your table. Now let's try it on the other side. Yeah? Okay. Left hand, 12 o'clock. Inhale, and then exhale, we drop. Inhale, left. Maybe over to 10 o'clock, or something close to it. Open a little. Inhale up to 9 o'clock. Exhale, we drop. Inhale. 8 o'clock. Now I'm breathing fast. Go slower than me. I was speeding up for some reason there. Thread it under. Good. Spread between your shoulder blades. Reach up. Now this bottom hand's not just hanging there. I'm pressing against the floor to help my twist. And then reach towards your back or your hip, or wrapping it around to grab that thigh to help kind of open that twist If that bothers the shoulder, you know, listen to what your shoulder says it wants. Come out of that twist and back up, tuck, and arch. Good, hips, wiggle it, dog, wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it, yes, yes. No, no. Cross, sitting up. We're gonna go through a couple stretches with our strap and then we are done. In fact, I hear everyone's waking up, so I better get my move on. Flex, so strap. Now, you can be right here, shoulders are back, back is flat. We're just gonna pull. If you need to choke up on that strap, go right ahead. I like to do that. But your legs are straight and I'm not focusing on it being locked, but I'm not too worried right now about a bend but I do want, once you're in that position, to relax your knees, relax your thighs. Shoulders are pulled back, like almost like you're trying to show me your necklace. You don't have to be right there, but just pushing that chest forward, back is flat. Now, if you can go really far with a flat back, go right ahead. But we're not rounding anything. Shoulders back, back flat. Relax your knees and your thighs. Maybe if you want to go further, go ahead. Keeping a flat back. Shake those knees. And release. All right, one leg in. Same thing. Other side. So one leg is extended, other leg is in nice and tall. Maybe you'll be able to go further, maybe not as far. Actually, when my knee comes in, I don't go as far. It shortened my range of motion, but you might be the opposite. Now, you're holding tension. Relax it. You were, right? Relax your knee, relax your thigh. The only thing holding is the arms. Sneaky arm workout. I mean, no, it's a stretch. And round it down. In fact, I'm gonna choke up on that strap a little more. Round and pull. But relax the knee, relax the thigh, relax the hamstring. You should feel a lot of tension through that back hamstring there. Relax it. See if it goes away. Mine's pretty strong right there, it's tight. And release, keep both straps. We're gonna open up, so slide that leg out more. Open that bent knee, nice and tall. And I'm pulling, I'm actively pulling on that leg. I'm trying to keep my hip bone down. I'm gonna come down to my elbow. And then if you want, you can come down to the floor. And I'm pulling on that strap. And then bring yourself up, still pulling, biceps working. Take that elbow, hook it on the inside of that thigh. Lift up and over. You could choose to look up, maybe towards your armpit and the wall, maybe at the floor, maybe at me. Hi, you look great. It feels great. Another one. I love it. And release. Let's take the other side. Oh, wait, no. Don't go yet, don't go yet. Let's take this extended leg. I feel like I need to almost undo what we did for a second there. Cross it. Not undo to get rid of it, but just do the opposite so we're symmetrical. Now, if your leg doesn't go all the way over, guess what? Right here is plenty fine. Maybe you want to place it here. Maybe you can go work for here. We're going to do the cow face. So grab those feet if you want to grab the feet. Sitting up tall, or you can have the hands right here. I kind of move my hands as I go. Place the belly, place the chest, melt on over. Maybe the hands are out, that's what mine do. You can come to your elbow, maybe hug it. Tush, stretch, love it. Feel free to hold this as long as you want. Anytime we get to these parts, guess what? Get to it, press pause, hold it. But I'm gonna continue because you can press pause if you want to go further, or longer, I should say. Let's extend the other leg straight out. So now it's straight out in front of me like I was when I was facing this way, but now I'm kind of turned this way. Grab that strap. So the other knee is in, shoulders are back, chest is facing the extended leg. Leg is straight, choke up on it, flat back down. If you care for, again, watching symmetry, I'll turn. I know you guys. I am OCD about things being even. Knees are soft. Relax your thigh, relax your hamstring, shoulders back, back flat, chest kind of pushing. You don't have to push it, but if it helps you think flat back. Can you go further? Can you round it down now? Relax into it. So today was a lot of like just stretching things through, working through the muscles. And of course you did work your muscles, but not like when you're lifting weights. And release. Oh, well, don't release it, just come up. Open up. So if you need to do weights today, guess what? Pull out another video, get some weights in. Actively pulling on that strap. Shoulders are back, chest is lifted, chest is forward, leg is out to that side, and we're gonna come up actively pulling. You can come to your hand, you can come to your elbow, you can come all the way down. Pulling on that strap. Again, feel free to hold it. I'm gonna go ahead and come up. Elbow, inside, pulling, left, reach. Choose to look where you want to look. I like to usually kind of look back out towards, kind of at an angle, like not up to the ceiling, not straight to the wall, but where the wall and the ceiling meet. That's where I tend to look. I like the way that feels. But depending on where you look, that's going to change your stretch. So find what you like. And come up and out, remove that strap. We're going to take that leg across. Stack the knees as high and as much as you can. Shoulders are back. Good, lifting tall. We're going to lean over, belly over. Melt, melt, melt. Hands wherever they need to go. Relax. Maybe you should feel like you created some heat. Maybe we're not sweating. Maybe I got a little bit. I feel just a little like, okay, got some heat. You could do this one again in a row. You could do this day after day. You could do weights and then do this whole stretch session. This was yoga / stretch, more yoga than stretching, but hopefully you got both of it in there. Bring yourself up, undo it. Shoulders are back, sitting up nice and tall. In fact, just kind of, if you feel like you want to twist, take a twist. If you feel like you want to round and stretch, do what your body feels like it needs to do. Take a deep breath in. I hope you feel good. I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you have a great day. So Tuesday, I believe I'm going to try and go ahead and have the workout. I'm taking my my brother to the airport like 4 a.m. kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure I'll be back in time to do our 9 a.m. live and in person and recorded. But you know, if something happens in traffic or whatever, I will let you guys know. Spread between your shoulder blades, push it out. But I think Tuesday should be like normal. And release. Great job. Awesome work. I don't know, do it again. Press rewind, watch it over. Get in some weights, get in some cardio. See you guys later.